people really understand the potential of biogas technology, how it is sufficient to substitute their LPG crisis. 2007, we got Green Oscar Award from
Yes.
UK. That time, I got a special opportunity to meet Prince Charles also. Portable biogas plant developed by Biotech India is very compact, just like any washing machine or refrigerator. Because in Kerala, Shujitva mission is giving much importance for waste management, decentralized waste management.
Welcome to Missed Calls from Earth, a podcast where conversations inspire conservation. Today we have Dr. Sajidas with us, who is the driving force behind Biotech India, who answered Earth's missed call. So, how would you explain your work in a simple line?
We are mainly focusing in waste to energy projects.
Right.
The management of organic waste in a scientific way and utilize it for energy recovery, energy generation, as well as for organic fertilizer generation. From 1994 onwards, we are in this sector. Our
Okay.
major clients are domestic households, small and larger size institutions, and local self-government departments like panchayats and municipalities.
Okay. What made you focus on biogas waste management?
Waste management, uh, there are a lot of technologies available nowadays for waste managing our organic waste in a scientific way. The advantage of biogas technology, I mean biomethanation technology for waste management, it will give multi benefits at a time.
Okay.
Means generation of biogas as a natural, friendly, organic, green fuel, as well as uh, organic fertilizer that we can use as a substitute for chemical fertilizer. It will give a lot of other benefits also.
When you started, what was the situation in India at that time?
When I started this program, this was the program for the farmers, those who have their own cattle.
Right.
From that, I try to understand more details about the possibilities of this technology. And I understand the same technology we can use to solve the waste management issues. In
Right.
2000 August, we introduced our prefabricated portable biogas plants, which is suitable for rural as well as urban peoples. Before
Okay.
that, only rural peoples can utilize the technology in household level. But through
Right.
the introduction of our prefabricated portable biogas plants and our findings, how we can manage kitchen leftover to generate cooking gas, then this is accessible for rural as well as urban peoples at a time.
Yes, because earlier I have only heard about that gobar gas plants which the rural people are using. But
Correct.
from kitchen waste and making gas is something very new.
Yes, it is not a new technology. So far, we have installed more than 32,000 projects in across India.
Okay.
Majority of the projects are in South India, but we are getting lot of inquiries.
Okay. And especially you'll get lots of inquiries, especially with the war going on right now.
Yes, yes. Now people really understand the potential of biogas technology, how it is sufficient to substitute their LPG crisis. Lot of awareness are there. People are searching and understanding. It is they are understand that it is a need of this hour. So they are inquiring, and we are trying our level best to aware the people to adopt this type of technologies to overcome the present fuel crisis to an
Right,
extent.
right. Is it very easy to set up in a urban household like a city and all? Is it very easy to set up?
The portable biogas plant developed by Biotech India is very compact. Just like any washing machine or refrigerator, they
Okay.
can keep this ready-made unit in the backyard of their kitchen. If space is available, there in backyard they can maintain it. Otherwise, even in rooftop or underground installation is also possible with the prefabricated biogas plants. It is very compact and very easily they can complete the installation. That means in
Okay.
former days, it will take 7 to 10 days to complete a plant construction. Instead of that, within 1 or 2 hours, they can buy the unit, put it, and they can make it activate. Next day onwards, it will give cooking gas from their kitchen waste.
Okay, that's interesting. Is there any smell also produced? Because lots of people are scared of biogases that it is going to create a lot of smell in the house. That is why they don't use it.
That is not correct because only thing they have to select a proven design because nowadays especially because of this LPG crisis lot of people are coming with different designs but
Right,
this should be a perfect design. If the plant is designed properly there won't be any foul smell. And one more thing, when we select a plant that should be appropriate size. If we are
right.
selecting a small capacity plant and putting more quantity waste, the non-treated waste discharge from the plant and it will create foul smell. So the appropriate size and design is most important. We are focusing on to provide uh, hygienic and effective designs to the customers.
How do you decide what would be the appropriate size or design for this?
Initial stage, we start with the standard floating dome model. Floating dome digesters with the water jacket design, this is more hygienic design. But from the feedback received from the beneficiaries, we understand that they need a little more pressure on the biogas, just like LPG. So,
Right.
based on our research, we have developed a turbo high pressure biogas plant. It will give biogas in high pressure, just like LPG, without using any electric equipments to boost the pressure.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
That,
But
yeah, tell me.
but how do you decide what is the size for every household, what will be required?
As per our experience, for a 4 to 5 member family, 1.5 cubic meter means 1,000 liter digester capacity designs are more suitable. From that plant, minimum 2 hours cooking gas they can produce from the kitchen leftover itself because kitchen
Okay.
leftover may be 1 or 2 kg, but people may think we need 25 kilogram of cow dung. Instead of that much quantity, how we can produce biogas from 2 or 3 kg, 1 or 2 kg kitchen waste? The reason
Okay.
behind that is kitchen waste is a mixture of carbohydrate, protein, and fat. It will
Right.
produce more biogas than cow dung. That is
Okay.
why that is why we can assure from a 5 member family kitchen leftover, they can produce approximate 2 hours cooking gas. It will sufficient to run a single burner stove for 2 hours. That is sufficient to replace 50% LPG.
Okay. Okay. And you can also use fish waste as well as bones or chicken bones also in this?
Yes, yes. Any easily degradable materials, chicken waste, fish waste, even chicken and fish cleaning water, fruits waste, any easily degradable material they can use for biogas generation. That is the main advantage of our design.
Okay, okay, okay. And I believe you have also been doing biogas projects outside India.
Yes, yes. We have projects in many countries. We have an export division, our prefabricated plants exporting to different regions. And based on the field requirement, we are providing these designs and technologies. And we have one more program, technology transfer program in
Okay.
other countries. If anybody interested to manufacture biotech designs, turbo model, turbo model is a patented design. We are providing manufacturing license for the those who are interested to start a new venture in waste to energy projects.
Interesting, interesting. Why do you think most of our cities struggle with waste management?
Actually, lack of proper vision, because we are thinking a centralized plants are the only remedy. But as per the worldwide studies, centralized plants are essential. If there is any possibility to install a decentralized plant, that is the best option. Wherever space is available, that spaces we can use for decentralized waste management. In the case of houses, they can easily manage it. In small markets and slaughterhouses, along with the construction, they can construct a waste to energy project also. In addition to our domestic program, we have installed so many institutional level projects in hotels, hospitals, canteens, factory canteens, community halls, markets and slaughterhouses. And we have a regular program in an association with the local self-governments, panchayats and municipalities. In panchayat markets, we have installed waste to electricity project. We can produce electricity from biogas also.
Electricity from biogas. That is interesting. Could you tell us more about that?
Yes, yes. In public markets, a lot of waste is generating. Waste to electricity project, first we produce biogas and purify this biogas and run a biogas engine. Then the output, based on the quantity of waste available, the electricity we can produce. Means from 1 cubic meter biogas, approximately 1 to 1.5 unit electricity we can produce. In these panchayat level projects, the electricity is using to meet the in-house requirement of the treatment plant as well as for off-grid street lighting purpose. If larger quantity waste is available, the grid connected projects are also viable.
Which is the biggest project which you have, electricity project which you have installed?
5 metric ton waste per day. That is the biggest model so far we have installed.
And that produces how many units?
5 metric ton, approximate 500 cubic meter biogas means approximate 500 units electricity we can produce.
Okay. How does kitchen waste turn into cooking gas or biogas?
It's a simple biological process. We can collect the entire waste in a vessel along with the waste water. Just pour it to the inlet chamber of the digester. I can share the videos so that you will get a better idea. It is very simple. There is no special work is required. Simply collect the kitchen leftover along with wastewater in a vessel and pour it into the digester inlet chamber. The microbes, especially working microbes in the absence of oxygen, that is anaerobic microbes, that will convert all this organic waste into fuel and fertilizer. fertilizer discharged from the plant in the form of liquid form that straight away they can use for vegetable cultivation, and the gas come back to the kitchen in the form of fuel. In that way, we can say biogas plant promotes circular economy because nothing going waste. Whatever discharge from the kitchen is come back to the kitchen in the form of fuel and food material.
Right, right, right. So the other byproduct of this entire thing is fertilizer, which can easily be put into plants.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
We
Where
can
did you
use,
get this idea of making this plant?
actually 1985, I went through a training program. From that training program, I understand the potential of the program, and in 94, I started this organization, Biotech India. Then, due to my interest in finding out new things, uh, these portable designs I have developed.
Interesting, interesting. And how does this system help in water conservation?
Water conservation, if we utilize the organic waste in a biogas digester, it is not going to the landfill. If
Right.
the organic waste went to the landfill, leachate will form. That in many cases, that leachate contaminate the wastewater. That is one thing. Another thing, the liquid waste, fish meat cleaning water, food grains cleaning water, and dishwash water. All these are going to the natural drain or public drain. That will give more workload for treating the waste, or otherwise it goes to the natural water bodies. Instead of that, with the help
Hmm.
of biogas plant, we can prevent the leachate as well as wastewater going to the public drains.
Interesting. And how would you describe your work in Yemen?
Yemen, 2014, I got an opportunity to work as an international biogas consultant for the Republic of Yemen. The Ministry of Agriculture was the implementing agency in Republic of Yemen. That was World Bank and Japan government funded project.
Okay.
My responsibility to train the officials to implement this program in the village level. As an international consultant, I prepared the entire training material and provided the training to the officials, and they started to implementing this program for the welfare of agriculture farmers as well as the urban peoples, because that time in Yemen there was no proper electricity availability. Many places they use genset, diesel genset to produce electricity. Instead of that diesel genset, we produced the biogas in many farms, and that biogas used for electricity generation.
For electricity generation.
Yes, yes. That
Okay.
way, the emissions from the diesel also we are able to prevent to an extent.
Yes, the pollution can also be prevented.
Yes, yes, yes.
What role should the government policies play in waste to energy policies?
Waste to energy policies, government focusing on mega projects. I mean, centralized waste to electricity projects. A lot of projects are there. They are starting new CBG projects, compressed biogas projects using organic material. But in the institutional level, that means small and medium level organic waste to biogas program, I think there is no much importance nowadays. But this is the right time to focus on that sector. That way, the LPG consumption people can minimize in
Yes.
houses as well as public and private, small and medium type institutions. Mega projects is essential. They can produce compressed gas or biogas, purified biogas equivalent to natural gas. In addition
Okay.
to that, if we focus on small and medium size projects, that may be a game changer for upcoming to overcome the upcoming energy crisis, because already we are facing a lot of shortage in fuel. To
True. Very
overcome
true.
that, this is the best option because many technologies are available. But with the help of biogas, we can minimize the emissions as well as we can produce the fuel, green fuel.
Perfect. You have won awards also, and you have won the Ashton Award as well. Could you tell us more about it?
Yes, yes. In 2007, we got Green Oscar Award from
Yes.
UK. That time, I got a special opportunity to meet Prince Charles also in Buckingham Palace.
Wow.
In Buckingham Palace, there was a 45 minutes meeting in the evening. The award winners, 9 peoples across the world, we got the opportunity. The award was presented by Al Gore,
Okay.
former American vice president. In the time
Right.
of Bill Clinton, he was the vice president.
Right.
It was very rare experience. They selected 125 applications across the world and shortlisted 9 award winners. They consider our field level implementation method in decentralized waste to energy projects. Based on that, we got a Green Oscar in 2007.
Interesting. Very good. What has been your most impactful project till date?
Now we are running a project in association with the Sustain Plus, a funding agency. The project focusing on to improve the living standards of women entrepreneurs, those who are running eateries, cafeterias, and mini catering units and mini restaurants. In that sector, we are providing subsidized biogas plants to manage their waste and producing cooking gas. That is our ongoing project. In addition to that, I am working for French Livestock Institute as their international consultant for their project in Sri Lanka
Hmm.
to improve the living standards of cattle farmers in Sri Lanka. I am the international consultant for that project.
Okay. What do you think? Is it possible for every household to become zero waste?
100% it is possible. Only thing we have to spend little time and instead of giving more subsidies, giving awareness, motivate the peoples to come forward to adopt this technology. That is most important. Subsidy is essential for some group of peoples, but there should be proper awareness program because even in peoples living in urban areas, majority of the peoples are not aware about the potential of biogas to
Right.
substitute their LPG.
What is the biggest myth about biogas?
Myth about biogas is there are some myths. One is minimum quantity waste is required for running a biogas plant. That is absolutely wrong. Whatever quantity organic waste is available, that we can use for biogas generation, but the quantity of output may be more or less, depends on the quantity of waste. There is no need of minimum quantity waste even daily feeding is not essential. Then another myth, a lot of space is required for the installation. It is
Right.
absolutely wrong. Just like a refrigerator, our compact designs are available. They can use even in the balcony also.
Okay.
And one more thing, whenever select a biogas plant from a reputed companies with proven track record, because after installation, technical support is highly essential for the long run,
Of the product.
because we have our customers using our biogas from last 22 years. They are still
Wow.
maintaining their plants and getting the benefit uh, now also, because we are providing whatever small support need, even online support or on-site support, that we are providing. That is most important. If the companies are not good track record, they may not be able to provide the support. That is the only thing when we consider to install a biogas plant. But it is 100% effective, 100% proven technology to manage organic waste as well as to substitute our LPG.
Are you doing some work in North India as well?
North India, yes, in many states, people's contacting us. We are sending our projects, our plans, and our technical team visit there and install these units based on their requirement. If it is single unit, even online support sufficient. We are providing online support for activation of the plant. It is maximum 1 hour is essential to activate the plant.
What is the minimum cost to set up this plant in a small house?
Small house around 40 to 50,000 is sufficient to install a 1,500 liter capacity unit, which is suitable for 5 to 6 member family. Smaller sizes also available. If 1 or 2 members are there, they can choose for smaller capacity. Standard one is 1,500 liter capacity.
Standard is 1,500 liter capacity. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. How can we motivate students and young entrepreneurs into this?
For that, it is better to install these units in all education institutions. At least the government should focus on that side. If waste to energy plants are working, biogas plants are working, all education institutions, students can easily understand their potential. From students, it will this message reach to home, from home to public. We are conducting a campaign, school to home, home to public,
Okay.
but in a limited way. If support is available from any organization to improve this program, this is a very good program to reach this technology to the next generation.
Yes. Yes. Waste is useless. Is it a myth or a fact?
It is a myth. Waste is worth. It is actually, it is trash is a treasure. It is not waste. Only
Every
thing we
home.
have to change our mindset. That's all.
Yes. Every home can produce its own energy. Yes or no?
Yes, 100% correct. That is my dream. In my Ashton Award film that I declared in 2007 itself, we can make every home as a small powerhouse with the generation of energy from their own waste.
What do you think, in one word, what is the future of energy?
The future of energy is in our hands. We have to utilize it in a proper way.
And one habit everyone should change today?
Consider waste is a valuable product, valuable resource. That's all.
Where do you think in 10 years the waste management in India would be?
We can expect a lot of improvement in this sector, because now, because of this present crisis, lot of people are searching alternatives.
Yeah,
And
right.
every day we are getting hundreds of calls. Our peoples are fully engaged with providing informations. Like that, in the coming years, people seriously consider the alternatives instead of depending only in the public energy supply systems.
Yeah, it is required and it should be there.
Yes,
You have a message for people ignoring waste management today?
yeah, my message is very simple. You have the resource. We are ready to provide all technical necessary support to utilize it in a proper way. When we utilize the waste in proper way, we are helping ourselves as well as we are helping the nation. We are helping our planet to mitigate our climate change. That is my message.
The waste to electricity plants, are they going to be a very big thing in the future?
Definitely, waste to electricity sector, lot of improvements are coming. Last week, I had a discussion with an USA-based company. They are providing fuel cells.
Right.
Instead of using our traditional generators for biogas generation, they are ready to provide fuel cells. It's a silent system which will give 24 hours electricity from biogas. That much technology, advanced technology is available nowadays. So we are also planning to utilize this fuel, fuel cell technology to make the waste to electricity project more accessible for common peoples as well as public government departments. Because in especially in panchayats and municipalities, they are facing waste disposal issues as well as uh, all of us are facing fuel crisis. To overcome
Right.
that, decentralized waste to electricity projects helps a lot to improve the present situation, especially with the fuel cell technologies. The system may be more compact and uh, efficient.
Okay, interesting. So this fuel cell project will be for the basic households as well.
We are thinking on that direction also for a group of houses for, I mean, a community level, five or six houses or 10 houses group, they can utilize this fuel cell technology.
Okay, that is very, very interesting. You
Especially
have
in
also,
especially in rural village groups, they can use for this community level waste to electricity projects to make sure the availability of electricity without much recurring expense. That is the main advantage of fuel cell technology. There is no much recurring expense. It will work a long period without much maintenance.
okay, okay. Is there anything else you would like to add which you would want the people to know?
Regarding waste to energy program, the technology is very simple. It's already proven, internationally proven biomethanation technology. Only thing, the appropriate design of plant is essential. For that, we can provide this patented high pressure biogas plant. Because nowadays, from social media, we are seeing many new designs.
Right.
Research and introduction of new design is well and good. As per my personal experience, when we design a biogas plant, especially organic waste treatment biogas plant, there
Mm.
should be an after installation service facility in that plant. Because after 5 6 years, we need to service it on time. But
Okay.
many of the sealed digesters, there is no provision for open it and service it.
Okay.
That is the drawback of the many designs now available in the market. Whenever people select a waste treatment biogas plant, ask the excuse me,
Sure.
please ask the supplier whether this plant I can open it and service it. If the plant is suitable for after installation service, that is well and good. Otherwise, these experiments, a lot of experiments are going on nowadays to find out new designs, this designs, that designs, news are coming.
Mhm.
But as per my 40 plus years experience, I can understand whether it is durable or not. That is most important. People spend some money for installing a plant. It is not a short-term investment. It is,
Right.
I consider it is a long-term investment. Minimum
Right.
20 plus years, we have to make sure the system will work. And one more point I have to add, when we invest for a proper system, I mean proper biogas plant for household level or institutional level, we can recover the entire investment within 3 years if the system is
Okay.
proper. That much efficiency we can assure. If it is a substandard system, it won't work for a long period. That is the main thing the people has to consider when they select a biogas based kitchen leftover treatment system.
Is the government offering any kind of subsidy or something on these plants?
Government offering subsidy, central government offering subsidy for cow dung based biogas projects, but kitchen waste based biogas projects they are considering. Maybe in the coming years they include kitchen leftover treatment biogas plants also in household level. But institutional level waste to electricity project, compressed biogas project subsidies are there. But in Kerala, many Grama Panchayats and village municipalities are providing subsidy because in Kerala, Shujitva Mission is giving much importance for waste management, decentralized waste management. Shujitva Mission is providing subsidy to the local bodies, means panchayats and municipalities. They are utilizing these funds and selecting beneficiaries and giving financial support for setting up family size kitchen leftover treatment biogas project. The main advantage is when a house installed a domestic level or institutional level installed a beneficiary installed a plant, that much waste is managing there itself. The municipality cannot take the organic waste from that
Right.
institutions or houses. That way they can save the money as well as reduce the pollution. In Kerala, government and through Shujitva Mission providing financial support to local
Right.
self-government to promote decentralized waste management. And like that, in other states, they can consider because under Swachh Bharat Mission, lot of fund is there. Different
Right.
funding sources are there, but the local bodies are maybe not uh, proper awareness. They are not giving much importance for decentralized waste management. They can utilize the fund for setting up demonstration projects in education institution or public places, as well as they can provide the fund to the interested peoples, those who are coming forward for the installation of the organic waste-based biogas plant. This
Oh,
may be, yeah, this may be a very good chance to spread this message across the country within
yes.
minimum time.
That is what we are going to try to do, sir. And along with that, and especially with the war going on right now and shortage of LPG, people should look at this in the long run. And if they can, uh, take care of 50% of their need from the biogas, it will be a huge thing for
Correct.
both the waste management as well as for the cost of the gas.
Yes, yes. And regarding environmental protection, when we install a 1 cubic meter biogas plant daily, if we are recovering 1 cubic meter biogas, it is equivalent to the reduction of the emission of 3.5 metric ton carbon dioxide.
Wow, wow, that's huge.
Yes, yes. And one more thing, a 1 cubic meter biogas plant is sufficient to offset the emission of carbon dioxide, which can do 150 matured trees in a year.
Okay.
That much potential is there, and our country is going to achieve the net zero emission. To achieve net zero emission, biogas plant play a crucial role, especially in small and medium sized biogas plant can provide a lot of support to achieve net zero emission, Swachh Bharat mission, carbon neutrality, and circular economy.
No, that sounds really good, sir. It was
Yes.
great talking to you. We had a lovely insights about the biogas, and I hope more and more people start using it so we can, save on the carbon credits as well. And it's really helpful too. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Sajidas, for being with us on Missed Calls from Earth. Conversations like this are not just about awareness, they are about responsibility. Because change always does not start with big policies or global headlines. Sometimes it starts with a single thought or a very small action. The question is, are we listening? Thank you for being a part of this conversation, sir. We will be back with another story, another perspective, and another voice which matters. Until then, don't ignore Earth's missed calls.